Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous tenses. These tenses can cause confusion for many learners of English. Firstly, of course, the grammatical form varies. We form present perfect with have-has plus past participle. For example, he has passed his driving test. We form the present perfect continuous tense with has-have plus been plus present participle. For example, she has been reading a book. The broad rule is that although both tenses relate to the fact that something is being referred to in the past, the present perfect refers to something that has finished, but the present perfect continuous refers to something that is continuing in the present. However, although this is sometimes the case, there are more variations. I'll highlight some of the main ways in which you would choose one over the other. In some cases, we can choose either of the tenses. This is usually the case when we are referring to biographical type facts about someone's life, often with the words for and since or some other time frame. For example, he's eaten red meat his whole life. Or he's been eating red meat his whole life. He's worked for the company since he was a teenager. Or you may say he's been working for the company since he was a teenager. I've lived here for 3 years, or I've been living here for 3 years. They've studied English since high school. They've been studying English since high school. Short-term or long-term action. These facts in the examples above tend to be long-term. However, we tend to use the present perfect continuous to emphasize the fact that an event or activity has been happening over a period of time that is relatively short-term. Compare the long-term, which could be either present perfect or present perfect continuous. I've played tennis most of my life, long-term. I've been playing tennis most of my life, also long-term. However, if we want to show the fact that we've actually been playing, we could have just stopped or still be playing. Then we use the continuous form. I've been playing tennis for 2 hours. It's short term. Another difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous is when we want to show whether something is completed or not. The continuous tense shows that it is not completed. Compare these. He's read the book about JFK. The book is finished. He's been reading the book about JFK. The book's still being read. She's taken the medicine, referring to one completed action. She's been taking the medicine, referring to medicine that is being taken over a period of time. Repeated or single action. This is similar to the previous one, but it shows the continuous form can be used to show that something is repeated. For example, your wife has phoned you. May have been only once. Your wife has been phoning you. She has run several or many times. I've gone to the local swimming pool. Could just be once. I've been going to the local swimming pool indicates going there on several or many occasions. Now let's talk about state verbs. State verbs are those that represent a state of mind, such as thinking, knowing, wanting, seeing, etc. Though there are some we can use in the present perfect continuous tenses, generally most cannot be used in the continuous tense, and so they are only used with the present perfect. For instance, we don't say this, she's been knowing him for 3 days, or he's been seeing the car go past every day. We would say she's known him for 3 days, he's seen the car go past every day. Okay, so that's all for now. Hope everything is clear for you. See you next time.